Let's get right back into it. We all know what happened Friday night with the Stanford Cardinals and the Colorado Buffaloes. One of the greatest comebacks we've ever seen. Today on First Take, Stephen A. kind of laid into him. He didn't kind of lay into him, he did. And I want you guys to take a look and listen to what he had to say.
It's an absolute disgrace. Unacceptable. The fact of the matter is, Colorado came into this game 13-point favorites, okay, and got outscored by a 13-point underdog, 46-14 in the second half after being up 29-0. They're now 1-3 in the Pac-12. Their defense has allowed the second most yards per game at 473.7, Shannon, and the seventh most points per game at 35.9 in all of the entire FBS. I believe that Deion Sanders is a coach. I think he's a hell of a coach. He needs some dogs, as he told us. He's about 7 or 8 dogs away, but here's the problem. The players got caught up in the shine their coach generated. And I'm calling out his son, Shedeur Sanders, who I love and I think has star written all over him. But whether it was you or by accident, it was somebody on your social media team, you cannot have something being posted at halftime of a damn game. Tom Brady and your dad already joked with you about what you were driving around with and how you needed to be in the film room. Well, guess what? It is no longer a laughing matter. Y'all are getting your ass kicked. Show up, stand up, because your daddy, and to the players on that squad, your coach is as much bravado as he had, as much swag as he had. He was the best on the planet. Week in and week out, you knew primetime Deion Sanders was the best probably ever. Y'all ain't on that level. Right. Stop acting like it and show up on the damn field and do what the hell you're supposed to do instead of getting your ass kicked on national television. Somebody got to say it.
Okay, now let's attack this from a couple of different angles. First, I don't think that the team is necessarily following or trying to do what Deion is, especially his son. His son is his son. Of course, his son is going to follow what his dad is, but if his son has that personality, there's nothing you can do about it. Just like the one that does Well Off Media, which is another great channel, Bucky, Deion Sanders Jr., he has a different personality. He's a little bit more laid back. He's still great at what he do. Shedeur, Shiloh, they're still great at what they do. I don't think whether you flashy, whether you showboat, man, that don't have anything to do with whether you're going to be good or whether you're going to be bad. I've seen the most humblest, meek person get his ass whooped or get beat by a flashy showboat, and vice versa. That doesn't mean a thing. It's about preparing. It's about keeping God first. It's about working hard. It's about when it's time to play, it's time to be on the line. So it's time to put it on the line for yourself, for your team. You know, it's all about accountability. All those other things, that's just media hype to try to pin one group against another. But I will say a thing on another side. They keep talking about Shedeur Sanders put out was trying to sell some merch during halftime. Well, we all know these celebrities, they don't run their media accounts. I highly doubt if Shedeur Sanders was sitting on the phone at halftime, as strict as his dad is as a coach, and probably as a father too, that he would do anything like that. Somebody else, seeing they was up 29-0, probably figured it was going to be a blowout, even worse than that, and they tried to capitalize Coach on Prime it. responded with Nothing more, nothing less. He's right. Let's move on. So, Coach Prime is on to the next game. He's one of those guys that doesn't harp on the negativity or harp on what happened in the past that was bad. Especially being the DB, the greatest ever that he was. When you get beat on the pass, you got to let it go. Because guess what? It's another pass coming next play. You got to let it go. You get beat in the game, you got to let it go. Watch the film, study it, learn from your mistakes, learn how we could get better, and keep it moving. Yeah, all that talking is not going to do anything. It's not going to make them win. So I like his approach. I like his mindset. And Colorado, they got a big game coming up with UCLA in a couple of weeks. They have a bye. I think those guys will be ready. It's going to be a tough task, but I'm not necessarily looking for them to win. Yeah, I'm with Deion. I'm pulling for Colorado, but I want to see how they play. I want to see if they compete. They came out with a great first half, and they laid an egg in that second half. Since the TCU game, they really haven't played 4 quarters. So I want to see how they're going to compete all 4 quarters. If not, it's going to be some changes made at the end of the season because I know Deion's not going to stand for that. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. Thanks again for watching this video. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe.